All right, today I'm out here with the KF101 Max 1, and I did a review with the regular KF101, and that one was supposed to get 500 meters for image transmission and 1200 meters for RC control. And then they came out with the Max, and that got 3000 for image control, image transmission, and RC control. And then the Max 1 is supposed to go 5000 meters or 5K. And that's the same for the image transmission and the control. So now we're going to test this out. That's the main difference between this and the old one. So we're going to see how far this goes. But the first thing we got to do is get it in the air. I'm going to test it with my DJI to make sure that when it says it's 1,000 meters out, it's actually 1,000 meters out. I noticed with a lot of the cheap drones, it may say 1,000 meters, but it's really not going that far. So we'll do that first. But just go over the drone real quick if you haven't seen these drones. It's a regular GPS drone. It's not a light drone, not one of the sub 250s. And this one does have an optical flow at the bottom. It does not have sonar sensors. That's just for looks. SD card, 4K camera in the front. We'll see how the image quality looks. 3-axis gimbal. There's no obstacle avoidance. I think it uses a camera for some kind of obstacle avoidance, and we'll give that a try. And then we have folding props, and our battery is 11.5 volts, 11.55 volts, 300 or 3000 milliamp hour battery. Mine came with two, and it was right around a little under $240. So for a cheap drone, if this does pretty good video and does everything it says it's supposed to do distance-wise, it might be worth the price. So first thing we're going to do is get it in the air and compare the distance with my Mavic Air 2. And the way the phone mounts on here, you have to have the antenna straight up and slide your phone in. So if I wanted to point my antennas, I'd have to do like this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold my antennas down and put my phone in, so that way I can have it pointed like this and control it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one in the air.
Fly cautiously.
And just like the other KF101, it sits still pretty good. So I'll just leave it there while I get the DJI ready.
Fly cautiously.
Okay, first I'll take my DJI. You know what? I'm going to start with my DJI up to 120. Take this up to 120. Let's see when I can see my DJI drone. There it is. Bring it down a little. There we are. That's about even. So it's saying I'm 241 meters high, and my DJI is saying I'm 120. Start moving the DJI forward. Let's just stop them both right here, and let's do a look at where they're at. My DJI is saying 228 meters out, and this one is saying 808. Big difference. Okay, we'll bring them in. Hit return to home. Take it straight up. All right, that's it for my review of the KF101 Max 1. Again, I didn't go over all the features. If you want to know more features of this drone, you can just look up my video on the KF101, and I'll link that down below. And that'll show you what it is. Basically, this thing here is an upgraded model of the original that has a lot better image transmission. Um, it, the problem is it says it goes out 5,000 meters, but your display is shown in feet. That's plenty for a drone that's $200. So I think you'll get your money's worth when it comes to being able to fly for distance. Now, the video quality of this is a lot better than most drones in its price range. The toy drones that are normally around $200 have very poor cameras. This one does have a pretty decent camera on there, and it's fairly usable if you're buying it just to fly around and grab quick video. It's not going to be the greatest, but it's a lot better than some of the ones that are out there. Problem I have with this one, and I think I have with most of the cheap ones, is the gimbal is not very stable at all. This one is really not stable. Even though it has a 3-axis gimbal, I don't know why they don't take the time to make a decent software and gimbal combo, because it's kind of useless if you can't get the video straight. You at least need to have a straight video if you're trying to record. And the last thing I'll say about this drone is the stability. This thing, just like the other one, the thing that impressed me most is I could park it over in them trees and turn it around and take a picture and not have to worry about it drifting all over the place. This thing, using the GPS and its optical flow down at the bottom, it really does well in holding its position. Alright, that's it for my review of this drone. Big takeaway here, the image transmission is greatly increased, and I think with a little tweaking, a better camera, a better gimbal, this could actually be a competitor to one of the more expensive drones when it comes to just being able to take photos and videos. Alright, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.